Hi, Jeremy here, Modern Vitality. Today's video is about healing complex chronic health conditions and the importance of timing, right? Timing. This is something that we tend to overlook in a lot of the mainstream approaches. So before we get into that, come over here with me. I want to show you something. I was walking on the street and I saw this beautiful fig tree, right? It's right here behind me. And one of the things I noticed that has to do with timing, and we will tie this back to if you're dealing with fibromyalgia or Lyme or mold exposure or chronic fatigue syndrome, long haulers, any of those, autoimmune condition, anything inflammatory, I will tie this back, I promise. But first, let me show you this tree, okay? Because if you look, a lot of these figs, they're not ripe. Can you see this? It's tiny. It's hard as a rock, right? It's not ripe. It's not ready. The timing's off, right? And if I were to look at this and say, oh, a fig tree, I want to try a fig, and I eat that, it's going to be disgusting. It's not going to be a good experience, and I'm going to walk away from that experience and I'm going to think, I don't like figs, right? They're not for me. However, check this out. I'm going to put you in the tree here. Look at this. Look at that, right? Big, squishy, it's coming apart already. That's a whole different deal, right? That one's ripe. The timing is right. So depending on how you understand timing, it'll change your whole experience. And what happens with complex chronic health conditions is we go looking for a solution. We go looking for a supplement or some kind of silver bullet or something like that. And we'll go on, we'll do research, right? We'll go on search engines, or we'll go on forums is really common. Or you ask health professionals, or you ask people in your life, you know, hey, what works for fatigue? What works for brain fog, right? What works for pain? And you're looking for all these suggestions. And what I'll offer you here is that a lot of times we take the suggestions, that is if they don't overwhelm us, you know, you get 1,000 different suggestions, even though they're well-intentioned, but we take those suggestions and we try the thing, right? And then it may not work as expected. It may not work very well at all. And what can happen, unfortunately, is we can get discouraged if you do too much of that. Try and fail, try and fail, try and fail, and then we start to think, oh, there's something really wrong with me, right? All these things that are supposed to work and that work for other people, it doesn't work for me. I'm going to dispel that right now, because the most important thing to understand is timing. You can be doing the right things at the wrong time and you'll get a bad result, right? Just like these figs. They're the right thing, but at the wrong time, they're not going to be good. I'm not going to have that happy, positive experience, right? If I eat this little, where is it? Like these little woody ones, you know, that's not going to be good. It's not going to help. It's not going to work, right? You got to have something ripe and ready. And you also have to have your body ripe and ready in a receptive state. So how do you use this information? Well, if you are at all familiar with my work, you've heard me talking about 4 stages, sometimes 5, right? There's a secret 5th stage. But the main 4 you got to be aware of: immune system, digestive, neuroadrenal, and then blood circulation. That's how we take complex chronic health conditions and we start to get your life back. We start to get you back to a place of healthy physiology. And you have to go in order. So many times, people think that if you just try the right thing, try the right thing, try the right thing, that you're going to find the key that magically unlocks your body and unlocks your health condition, right? Well, I'm here to tell you that while your health may be locked up, it's not a key lock, it's a combination lock. You've got to have the right inputs in the right order at the right time in order to heal and get better. This is so important to understand. If you understand this, then you can start to make a plan. You don't get overwhelmed because you have a plan where you can organize your healing strategies and everything makes sense. Right? You can move through stages. I teach all this. We have a group. It's Modern Vitality Solutions and Support. It's a free group to join as a guest. It's a chat group. And I also have a vault full of videos in there. And within the videos and within the conversations we're having, we're exploring this 4-stage process. What does it mean to have an order of operations when you're healing? How do you navigate that? How do you know which stage you're in specifically? What are the graduation signs? What are you looking for in your health and in your body? I would encourage you, if you're at all interested in getting your life back from illness, which is probably the most important thing you got on your plate right now, that you might consider applying for our group. You'll find the link in the description to this video. It's a great place to be. Again, it's free to apply as a guest, and it's international. I mean, we got people from all over the planet in there. They're lovely, positive, vibrant people. Everybody's working on healing. We're all very forward thinking, and it's respectful, and it's a nice place to be. So I cultivated the community myself. We don't let just anybody in. I do need to see your application. Got to find out if what's going on with you is a good fit for what we have in our group, right? But if there are solutions and there are support that we can offer you, why not, right? Why not dip your toe in the water and try something new? Try a whole new way of looking at things, right? Because what you've done in the past has gotten you to where you are now. And I'm here to tell you some of it may be timing. Some of it may be that you did the right thing at the wrong time. And with just a little bit of education, a little bit of perspective, you can start to organize a plan to get your life back and not have to be struggling and grasping for potential solutions all the time. So I'm gonna leave you with that. And in the meantime, I think I'm gonna go try and find a nice, ripe, juicy one that's ready, because timing is everything. All right, let's get you feeling better. Cheers.